Hey y'all, I'm in fixing something real quick. Avery will be home in a minute. How y'all doing today? All right, so I just come to do a little quick since I was cooking. And I still am going to put your scripture up for today. I'm going to be using and the water's already got some salt in it. I'm just going to add a little oil to keep it from, getting too tight. We're going to have bell peppers, onions, mushroom, and ground beef. I'm starting off these first. Let me see if I can get it where I can sit it high enough for you to see me too. I'm trying to stand. So how y'all doing today? So what I'm finna do is add some ground beef in here. Add some ground beef in here. And I got the pasta right there going. Stir this pasta up real quick. We're going to get ready to add some ground beef in here. Push it back a little bit. This thing is Let's add some ground beef in here. Alright. And then I'll talk to y'all. And y'all see pretty good. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying. Jesus. I'm going to add some ground beef in here. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I got to fix a little something, so I thought I'd come. How y'all doing today? Yeah. I'm starting with these, and then I'm going to add the ground beef in here. God is good, ain't he? Good all the time. Hey, Jeanette. Thank you all. I appreciate it. Me and cousin sister friend was up all night last night. She's down there picking out clothes right now. We done found 3 beautiful outfits in white. I think she should be in white. That's what I recommended. Wow, the school bus already here. It's already done made it. She already home. She gonna have to wait till I get through. She'll wait. I'm gonna make this good meal and I'm gonna do some catfish nuggets with it. I know. I'm trying not to think on, I can't, you know, today is, I'm trying. That's all I can tell y'all. I'm trying my best. I'm gonna get through it. I think if I stay busy, everything will be a little bit better than what it's been. But nevertheless, I certainly am not upset with God. I'm not upset with him. He's all right with me. He's sovereign. So I understand. I'm gonna keep going forth, and I'm gonna still have my Bible study. I'm gonna try. Hey girl, how was school today? Good. I'll have something ready for you in a minute. Hug. You gonna hug me?
Nah.
I love you.
Love you too.
Did you have a good day today?
Mm-hmm. Good day.
Okay, let me show you what I'm doing. How y'all doing? I'll have you something ready. I'm gonna warm you up some of that salmon. You want some salmon? I'm gonna fix some little fish nuggets. Just gonna get something to hold you till I get finished.
This is gonna hold you.
Huh? That's what I said.
Yeah, this gonna hold me too. This gonna hold me too. This gonna hold me too.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna get the oven right.
Need a Ziploc bag. Put the rest of that meat. Hey Sharon, I've been talking to Carmen today. That's not funny. Don't do that. You know what I mean? I don't want to play.
Mom, can I have this part right here?
Uh-huh. Yeah. That's so fun.
I need some more.
Yeah, I'll be finishing just a little bit. It won't take me too long. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to let these noodles, I'm about to turn these noodles off because you want them to have a little bite to them. You don't want them soggy, okay? I'm going to take them off of this right now. They ready. It don't take long. And then we're going to drain these babies so that they don't get mushy. You don't want your noodles mushy. Sometimes I be eating people's pasta and you can just tell it don't have no bite to it. You be like, Lord have mercy. These are some mushy noodles, especially in their macaroni and cheese. They cook it too long. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, okay, we're done that fast. Nope.
You're not ready, is it?
Nope, just turn it on. Ooh.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So I'm going to get ready to add some pasta in here. Go ahead and add that pasta.
Mom, you hot chocolate.
I'm using 2 different kinds in this, and I'm going to add some sun-dried tomatoes. So I'm using garden combination style. Avery, just don't quit asking stuff like that. You can talk to me about that later. Okay? And I'm using this one. It's called 6 Cheeses. 6 Cheeses.
Like that one? Mama dabbing. Dabbing for something.
Hold on. That's a nice jar too. Y'all know I want to keep it. Well, oh well. Talk about it. That's a nice that jar. We got that new grocery store. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down to let it do. I'm gonna add some stewed, not stewed, but sun-dried tomatoes. See if I can get them open. I like sun-dried tomatoes. I'm keeping that jar. Y'all can talk about me. I'm looking for some pesto. I gotta turn this all the way down. I need a little sugar. Hold on, y'all. Let me get the sugar. And I'm finna season it a little bit more with my everything green. Baby, this finna be good. Let me show y'all. It's got the right bite. Don't worry, we not finished yet. Not yet. We got the ground beef going with the bell peppers and the onions and the mushrooms. It's gonna be all right. Yeah, I'm keeping that jar. I certainly am. I'm putting the rest of that ground beef up. I don't need all of that. Let me get some cheese. 935 of y'all, please sprinkle me. Sprinkle means the SHARE, if you don't mind. So we're going to put some cheese in here too, you guys. Okay? We're going to have to drain this meat, this bell peppers and onions, and we're going to put this in the oven for a little bit. It's going to be really good. It's really going to be good when I get through with it and drain all this and get it in the oven, get the cheese on it and all that good kind of stuff. Basically going to turn it almost to the texture of a lasagna. Form it together real good. Let it congeal together. And I'm going to do some catfish while we cooking it in the oven. I'm going to set that oven for 350. Y'all know I don't even know how to use the air fryer or nothing yet. Let me see. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. So, that's what I'm doing today. That's all I can do today. This is about it. It took me forever to go to the store. And I do thank everybody for your prayers. And my family, thank you for your prayers. I thank everybody for their phone calls. I appreciate everyone. Hey, Tanya. Look what up on YouTube. I'm going to put this video on there. I'll put it on there. I need to edit some stuff. So we finna drain this. Yeah, I'm on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Don't never TikTok. But Instagram and YouTube and all that stuff. And YouTube is really about to be my go-to place. I'm really learning, and there's some stuff I gotta do, and I want it to be so professional looking over there. I really do. I need me a marketing and an editor, somebody to help me edit my stuff, because I think that's gonna be the best thing. I never tried spaghetti pasta with fish. Oh, the fish ain't gonna be inside. It's on the side of it. Okay, let's drain this. Let me let you see it. Oh, okay, Tanya, you said go and Google it or go to YouTube and I should have an answer. Okay, I understand now. Yes, fish and spaghetti is a good combination. And even though you got meat here, it's just different. That's all. I'm gonna drain there and get them working it up and then putting it in the oven. Then we'll move on to the fish. There's your pasta. And we're going to put it together. I mean, I like the combination. I'm getting ready to drain now. I love you too, Bridget. I'm going to get your gift in the mail. I've had my week, my flare-up week, and I'm still going down, but my feet are not as swollen as it was, but I'm still going down. Amen. I'm so glad it was this week, because if it would have been just starting, I wouldn't have been able to make it to the funeral. But I thank God that it's this week. Because I couldn't walk. Drain this. How I drain my stuff, I have another bowl like that. I don't put no grease down my sink. People ask me that. I don't put grease down my sink. I have two different bowls. They go like that. All right, let me drain this real quick. We're going to go to the next step and the next step after that step. Then we're going to fry some fish. Hold on. See, I have two bowls. Hold on. I'll show y'all. Come on in. No, I don't pour no grease in my sink. Look. See? It's draining. That's what y'all be seeing. I have two of them. I hook them together. I don't pour the grease in my sink. Let me slide this over for a minute. So we're finna work this out. Okay? We're getting ready to dump this stuff in there. Yeah, Big Mo, you know I got to keep moving. Even though I don't feel like it, I do. It's just what you got to do. What you got to do. Cause my baby got to eat. My husband, he cooked yesterday. He been cooking all week. He told me not to cook. He can cook. I thank God I got a husband that can cook. You know, we don't have to wait for nobody. Oh no, you're not here. You don't need to drain your stuff in the sink. You should never drain grease in your sink. And plus, I'm not on sewer. I'm on septic tank. So that's a very no. See, it depends on what you're on. Even if you're on public, you still should not drain your grease down your sink. You're gonna clog it up eventually. Because you know when grease get cold, it don't go nowhere. Y'all gonna have to sit right here real quick. Let me go get some cheese. Hold on. And you know what? You can add some spinach to this if you want to. It's up to you. You can add spinach. You can add whatever kind of cheese you want to add. That's really up to you. I'm going to add some Gouda. I know I got some pesto. I love pesto on my stuff. Let me see if this, let me see. I may not be adding no Gouda. Hold on. We're going to add a little more cheese. Yeah, I put mine in that bottle and I throw it out. I don't play with mine. Let's add a little Parmesan in there. Did I say a little? Oop. Let me see if I need some. Hold on, y'all. Thought I had some pesto. Some pesto. My goodness, I thought I had some pesto. Da, 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 da. Well. I know I did. What the housekeeper did with it, I don't know. I'm gonna let y'all get in now. I'm gonna tell y'all what you can do at this point. Turn this off just for a little bit. You can do one or two things now. One or two things. You can either bust the egg in here, or you can make a thickening. If you're going to conform this so that it will stay together so you can cut it, you're going to either have to bust the egg or put some thickening. Now, if you bust the egg, you got to wait till this cool off a little bit, or else you're going to scramble that egg in that heat. Okay? Y'all with me? Did I make it clear? If you bust the egg, you're going to have to let it cool off a little bit. beat your egg up first. Okay? If you're going to use a thickening, you can go ahead and do it now. If you're going to take a little flour and water, you know, or cornstarch and a little water, then you can do that now. But the egg, I got to turn this off and let it cool down. Okay? So, let you see. So, what we're going to do, we're going to just bust the egg. So, we're going to let this just kind of cool down. And if you don't want to put it in the oven, you can eat it just like this. You can eat it just like this. But now, it's not designed to be runny. It's not designed to just be overly runny because you ain't making spaghetti. You see, it's coated very nice. Okay, ain't that pretty? The color show so pretty. Can 1,000 of y'all please sprinkle me, baby? Sprinkle me. Now, you can eat it out the pot just like this. It is not going to bother you. You don't have to add another coating of cheese on top or nothing. You can eat it just like this. Because it's ready other than conforming it in the oven. I don't have to do that last step. You don't have to do that last step. If you want to eat it, if you want to eat this just like a bowl of pasta, I might do that, you know. I'm sitting here thinking and looking at it. If I do it like that, I'm finna fry the fish. I might just eat it like this. But if I want it to be conformed like a little casserole, then the next step is the eggs. But see, it's ready. Bless it and stretch it. You don't have to put it in the oven. The pasta still got a good bite to it. Now we finna fry some fish. Okay? It's good. I could sit here and just eat a bowl of this. I don't have to put it in the oven. And I might just omit that. Ava, open the door. It's still open. The front door stay open. The screen door open. What? Now we're finna fry some catfish nuggets. But if you want to go to the next step, you can. You don't have to. Let me let you see it. I'm gonna wipe off my stove. Hold on. You don't have to go to the next step. You don't want to. It's look at that cheese. It's just fine like it is. Push that in there. Need to be chopped up. Okay. It's your choice. You can add a little more sauce if you want to. But you don't. And I got garlic bread. Let's get these few dishes washed up. Because y'all know I clean up as I go. Okay. Let's get these dishes washed up real quick. You know what? I ran dishwater. I must have let it out, not thinking. I had dishwater in this sink. Don't ask me why I let it out. I'm just saying thank you. I had ran my dishwater. Yeah, I got some garlic bread. I got some. I still got the oven going on for it. It's going to be the 5 cheese garlic bread. The 5 one. And you know, when I grew up, we used to eat this kind of stuff with cornbread. How are you? I'm all right, Willie. I'm coming around. I don't know what day yet. We're supposed to be going up to the funeral home in just a little bit. And I'll do her hair and stuff like that. I'm going to make her real pretty. Cousin, sister, friend handling everything. Ain't God so good? She bounced back from her own troubles. She handling everything. We finna do some catfish nuggets. And then I'm gonna eat. I can't read everything. Hey, Cheryl Craig. Hey, Tamara Danielle. What you say? That's right. Well, yeah, Jimmy Alexander. Hey, Walter Arouse. Okay. Hey, Jean Connie Sanders. Hey, Ida Hamilton. I'm so proud of Ted. Me too. All right, let's do some fish. I want to thank you all for joining in today. I feel the love. I had good moments. I didn't sleep good last night. Cousin, sister, friend, and I was up on the phone about 2 something in the morning. I'm going through stuff my own self. What is that? I can't read long comments. Whoever that was, I'm sorry. I have to read it later. I can't see. I'm trying to adjust to my new glasses. Somebody wrote something long and I went past real fast. I'm sorry. I can't read long messages. Especially I'm trying to adjust to these new glasses. I can't. I'm still having a problem with reading these comments. I've enlarged and stuff. I just can't see good. Oh, I will. Thank y'all. We're gonna get ready to. Yeah, I'll let y'all know when my auntie funeral is. My auntie mama funeral. Man, I miss her so much. I just been crying. My eyes are so swollen. Y'all want to see how big my eyes is? Y'all want to see my eyelids? They so swollen. So, look how big my eyes is. Look at my eyelids. They so swollen. Lord, prepare me. Y'all know my auntie had her favorite songs. We finna do catfish now. I'm gonna season them up real good. Let me get a bowl. Oh, don't stop praying, for the Lord is nigh. Let me sit y'all down. Don't stop praying. Thank y'all. I'm trying to stay busy because I know what's going on and I don't want to think about it. Some stuff that's, they trying to go and get everything. It's hard. It's so hard to know that your loved one is at the funeral home. That's hard. That is hard for me. Just to know they got her body up there. And I've been wanting to go up there all day. And I ain't got no license up there. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Stay like that for a second. done made a little mess. Hold on. Oh, Lord. Hold on. Here I come. Y'all looking at the wall. The phone won't stay still, and I had to pull that grease out. You know, I'm still trying to get through my flare up, so I still ain't walking the best, but I am walking. Y'all, I can only imagine what lupus people feel and sickle cell, cause the bottom part of my body, I don't even think it's mine. I have to take it easy. I'm finna fry some fish. My body. Y'all, it's rough. But I promised the Lord I hold out and meet him in Galilee. So I'm going to have Bible study today. I'm still going to do what's required of me. God's work don't end. We're going to make some fish. We're finna season it. I'm finna use some of Chef Ruby. Evangelist Laurie, you didn't never email me your address, baby. You never emailed me. I asked you to email me over and over, and you didn't do it. I'm so glad you come across, because I was about to give it away. I asked you to go to mamascomfortcooking@gmail.com. We done searched for you, and you never did send me your address. So I got the potato in the freezer. I put the potato in the freezer, Evangelist Laurie. I looked through spam. You might have spelled mama wrong. Some of y'all spell it different. I spell it M-A-M-A-S. But we looked and it's not there. And I'm holding on to it. I ain't gonna wrong you, baby. As they say in Louisiana, I ain't gonna wrong you, baby. But you need to go, baby. It's M-A-M-A-S, comfort, C-O-M-F-O-R-T, cooking @gmail.com. I'm going to use some of my everything green seasoning and some of Chef Ruby's seasoning, seafood seasoning. Let me get it. Chef Ruby called me. Honey, that's my little daughter. Chef Ruby, my daughter, y'all. She called me mama. And I can be her mama. I'm old enough to be that baby mama too. Y'all make sure, Chi-Town, make sure she get it. Because I got it in the freezer. It ain't going nowhere. So I got some catfish nuggets. And I'm about to season it with some of mine and Chef Ruby. Okay. Let me put the top on because this stuff. Now with Chef Ruby's seasoning, I don't have to add her seafood. I don't have to add no salt and stuff. It's got salt on it. And then I'm finna use some coating and some cornmeal. Then I'm finna use some cornmeal. And hey Jermaine. I think I'm gonna use some of their lemon pepper. I'm gonna use the lemon pepper one. It's gonna give it a good, good flavor. Let's use some lemon pepper coating. And I need some yellow cornmeal. I'm going to shake a little baking powder on here. Baking powder is good to get it extra crunchy. Ote. Look who found the pesto. I found a pesto. That's what I was missing. So now we're going to add some corn flour to this heating. How are you? And then we will be finished. Okay. Let me get some. See, my auntie was saved, sanctified, and Holy Ghost filled, fire baptized. She told us that she was going where Jesus lived. So I'm not worried. But I am missing her. I ain't got to act. Nobody's fool. I ain't gonna act no fool. Unless I got to. Yellow cornmeal. We finna start frying us some fish. I'm gonna turn it down. Hold on. Make you hotter than fish grease. Okay. Let me get some more grease. I'll just fill this up later. You have to creep that heat up on the cast iron. Let's get ready to drop it. And I'm gonna put some pesto in this pasta. Oh, it make it taste so. Pesto. Pesto. Let me show it to you. Here, let me show it to you. Come on. Y'all make sure y'all follow the pre-show. Make sure y'all follow the pre-show. Follow Good Eats and Sweet Treats. And make sure y'all follow Willie's page, Cooking, Catering My Way with Willie J. Follow The Knowing. That's Lisa Knowings. Follow Creatively K Melody. That's my daughter. KreativelyKmelody. And my son, Marvin Music. Honey, go support. It's just a view. Okay? And what we finna do is drop some fish. I'm gonna put you right here. I appreciate all y'all doing, praying for me. I'm gonna go try to get a flour. Because I want to. And I want cousin, sister, friend to have it. If y'all do want to send her something, you can. You don't have to. You can send it to my Cash App and I'll make sure she gets it. She's such a joy and a help to everyone. Again, it's Mama's Comfort Cooking. $ MAMAS Comfort Cooking. That's if you want to give her something. See if we can get this going right. Y'all, I watched the movie Emancipation with Will Smith. Y'all know about the Emancipation Proclamation. Well, it's a true story about a man named Peter. And they used his picture to represent slavery being over. Let me turn this down. Because these cast irons cook a little fast. I'm going to turn it so it don't burn. Then we'll turn that heat down. Because you know cast iron will cook fast on you. Let's get it down some. It is a good movie. It's on, I don't know. You know, I watch stuff on my Fire Stick. I was going to tell you what it's on, but I just realized I don't know what it's on. I watched it on the Fire Stick. But it is based on a true story of a guy named Peter. They don't give his last name because he didn't have one. He was a slave. And he joined the military to save his family. And he ran from his slave owners. Slave was over and they wouldn't let them go. It is a really good movie. A must watch. And it's called The Emancipation. Will Smith stars in it. I don't know if y'all still mad at Will or not, but he in that movie. I know some people got mad at him for slashing somebody. But if y'all ain't mad at him, honey, he in that movie. That movie will make you tired. He ran so much. I ain't gonna lie. Let's get this fish going. I want it a little crunchy. This cast iron skillet cook a little fast. I had to take that temperature down. But these are just nuggets anyway. And there you go. And y'all, there's another young lady that's with me all the time. Her name is Kay Anderson, and she has a page called Child It's Just Me. Chile. It's just me. She talks about different things. She cooks. She talks about life with her kids in and out of college. She has a daughter in college. And just how she deals with everyday, dealing with lupus. All of that. Flare-ups and all of that. And she is so beautiful. She called me yesterday. Well, that was, I don't really know who, let me say something. I don't really know who mad at Will Smith. It's just a figure of speech. I'm just telling you, some people really was upset because he slapped a young man. And what I'm saying, just like people do R. Kelly. Some people don't want to hear R. Kelly's music. I'm a person that says what his music got to do with what he did. It took people to help him be who he is. So when you start pointing a finger, you got to point a finger at everybody's involved, because people do stuff for folks with money. You don't need to let your kids go everywhere. You certainly don't need to take them in the hands of the enemy. So I don't, we try to bring people down so much. That's what we do best. You mad at R. Kelly music? Come on. What's wrong with his music? What's wrong with Step in the Name of Love? What's wrong with I Believe I Can Fly? Ain't nothing. That song didn't do what he did. But it's him. It don't matter. It's a lot of people doing the same thing he did. They just ain't been caught yet. So that's why I said if you're not mad at him. Because I know how we can be. We are our worst enemy. We are our worst enemy. You see how they dragging Carmen. Because she chose to marry somebody. Carmen ain't done nothing else. So that's why I said what I said. And if it's not pertaining to you, it's not pertaining to you. His gift is his talent. And he didn't release that album. That's a lie. I done read up on it and researched it. Sony Records said somebody bootlegged that. He didn't do that. And they pulled it from everything. Spotify and everything. They said that he didn't release that. Sony has a contract still with R. Kelly. And they own that music. And they didn't release that music. Somebody did, but it wasn't R. Kelly. It's called I Admit It. He didn't do that. So, there again, somebody trying to come up on off of somebody. I'm finna fry some more. Let's turn the grease back up. I don't approve of nobody. But there's a lot of people that's got sexual problems. You got wives right now can't satisfy their husbands. They can't keep up with them and that's why I think God is taking men's nature, because they abuse it so much. And there's a lot of them right now you call sugar daddies. And but see, Bill Cosby had to pay the price. But they won't go and arrest that woman that lied and had Emmett Till killed. They say she 80-something years old. I don't care if she's 90. Emmett would have been 80-something. I don't really care. If you going to put Bill Cosby in prison at 83, she can go to prison. The balance, the scales just ain't for us. She sit there and had a 14-year-old boy killed off of her raggedy self. His mama should have listened. She didn't want him to go. Well, I just read what Sony Records said. Sony Records said they did not give permission. They did not release that. Somebody got his stuff, bootlegged it, and released it. And they pulled it off of everything. Now, they did the release. They wrote it. Because people don't want him to make money in prison. They want him to beg. That's what it is. It's all about the money. They ain't getting him no counseling. Yeah, she lied off of a lie. You kill a boy because he looking you in your eyes and you gonna say, oh, he tried to grab me. You was a liar. Emmett he shouldn't have looked at her. He was from up north. He didn't know no better. They say he whistled at her. But is that worth killing him? I lost y'all mind. And then they didn't even have no evidence. They didn't even have no DNA with Bill Cosby. And they just put him in prison. Took his career. That's what they do. They build you up and take it. I believe somebody did it, but it wasn't R. Kelly. And people saying R. Kelly trying to make money in prison. Well, you need money to go on your book. It's no different than your drug dealing family members. People in prison need money. That's the whole system. The state gonna give them what they gonna give them. If they don't, you got to put something on the book. Jeffrey Dahmer had family went to visit him. Somebody making some money off of his life. But all of a sudden, because it's us, we go along and help them make us look so stupid. Ain't nothing wrong with his music. Step in the Name of Love and all those stuff. Now, he got some that's, I can't listen to no 12 play no more and all that. But before I got in the church, honey, I used to listen to all his stuff. Honey, I knew about 12 play. One, we'll go in the room for fun. Two, it'll be just me and you. I remember 12 play. I remember it very well. But nevertheless, I'm going to eat some fish, catfish nuggets. Yeah, I ain't around nobody. Like I tell y'all all the time, I can't read long messages. I mean, R. Kelly ain't the first one that did it. He ain't gonna be the last, but you took his money and y'all did it well, and it was black people. Tom Jones started it. See, that's why I don't want nobody to build me up. I don't want to think I'm nothing, even if I become something, because when they get tired of you, they take it away. But what God gives you, man can't take away. I remember, I mean, you know, that's just me. The boys' music ain't got nothing to do with it. Because a lot of you can relate to his music. You know about going into the room for fun. You know about them 12 plays. You know, some people is trapped in the closet. He just sung and wrote about stuff that was true. You know, you Chicago folks know how to step in the name of love. Can't nobody step like Chicago. Them people from Chicago, you will, baby, they take stepping very serious. Honey, us people down here in the South better go on somewhere. We can't step like them people in Chicago. We don't even know how to step. We don't know how to do the 2-step or the 1-step. It's so good. Ooh. Well, I knew it was going to be hot, didn't I? But that fish is ready. And I'm finna fix me a plate. Because I got Bible study in just a little bit. I just hadn't had no appetite. But I'm trying to get a piece. Step in the name of the Lord. I don't believe in taking people's stuff from them. Because it was too many people helped him. Then them girls didn't want to go home. They must have been rebellious anyway. Because they made up their mind that they was going to stay to the end. Ain't nobody being charged but the person with the money. Paper, I done met some people from Chicago. They don't play about that stepping. You think you can step. They got step teams. Baby, and they can step. They step in the name of love. And I like the song. I do. One will go in the room for fun too. That's a kind of bad song, but y'all get what I'm saying. But step in the name of love. Step in the name of love. Yeah, I like that. Honey, I can step a little bit. Oh yeah, I think the parents is at fault too. I think they got their share of guilt. I can't step that good, but I do know how to step. Let's fix a plate. What right from Chicago stepping? Baby, them Chicago people, I don't care what you say now, I ain't gonna debate it. I done seen it, I done witnessed it, and they do not play when it comes to stepping. Let's fix a pretty plate. And, you know, anything is debatable. You can argue me up and down, and that's fine too. I just done witnessed it. And they do a good job. I love to watch them step. I can't step like that. Let's see. Not even on my good day. Let's make a pretty plate. Baby. Somebody this evening, honey. R. Kelly knew what he was talking about. I bet you he was a good lover, too. Because he a little slow. And they good lovers when they slow. I know he is. I know he is. You know he is too. You know something wrong with R. Kelly, and I do too. Hold on. You can step in the name of love. I know something wrong with R. Kelly, and you do too. Goodbye. Let me turn it around. I bet you he can do it real. I bet you, because I bet you R. Kelly something. Let me put some Parmesan cheese on here. I bet you he is too. Step in the name of love. Baby, I gotta put that meat up over there. I'm gonna put that in a Ziploc bag and put it in the freezer. I gotta get the Bible, baby. And I love Trappy's hot sauce. It's hard to find, but I do like Trappy's hot sauce. And I like a little mustard. Would I have dated R. Kelly if I wasn't married? Duh. And you would have too. Ain't got much Trappers left, just enough. You'd have dated him too. Get someone and take several seats. I don't care what nobody say. I'm so tired of being. Maybe you wouldn't have. But he'd have probably, if I wasn't married and he asked me out, I'd have been stepping in the name of love too. That's all I could tell you. Well, I would have. Our taste is different, Sherry. You might not even like a black man. I'm a black woman. I said I would have. Now, that's all I can tell you. I ain't gonna lie. He might have been a little slow, but he was handsome. Father God, I thank you for the food I'm about to receive. Bless it and stretch it in Jesus' name. Amen. Yeah, I'd have talked to R. Kelly. And I'd have probably went to his room for fun. But, that's just my preference. He fits. I mean, I like dark-skinned men. I don't like light-skinned men. And so, hey. I like them as friends. I'm not attracted. Anything above my color, I'm just not attracted to it. And R. Kelly, he got a big forehead, but he ain't bad looking. Come on over here. Let me show it to you. I don't care what y'all say. Baby, I'm finna kill it. They're just nuggets. I like my man so dark, you can just say cheese. There you go. My husband dark-skinned. That's my preference. Your preference can be different. You gonna tell me R. Kelly smelling good? A man gotta smell good too. And he gotta be able to dress up. I like a clean-cut man. I don't want no pants hanging. I don't want his lips hanging and ashy. If you got big lips, Vaseline them. Now, take care of your ankles and your feet. See, it's so much more to it than just one thing. But R. Kelly, I know he smelled good. And I would have stepped in the name of love. And I probably wouldn't let y'all get me out the house either. He would have told me, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. I was at, meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. It just is what it is. He a little slow, that's all. At least he made it. He probably don't have no book sense, but I'd have read everything for him, and then we'd have went from there. Now, his ex-wife, something about her ain't real. That Andrea girl. I think she just as sick as he is. Still trying to do the catwalk and dance and stuff. Don't come out now. You had all them years to come out. You could have saved him. You sit there and let him lock you in the house and bring girlfriend. Yeah, I like mine dark. Ain't nothing wrong. If yours light or white, that's your business. But I don't like them like that. I'm not attracted. They can be my friend. And I don't like short men. Not attracted wise. Ain't nothing wrong with you being short, big, fat, or nothing. Somebody gonna like you. But I think R. Kelly's wife knew a lot. And I think Andreas, or whatever her name is, she should have been, I think she made a lot of his excuses. She ain't pretty. She just got a nice body. Her face is touched. And it ain't by an angel. I done got full already. Dark, honey. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Just for me. Don't you dare think I'm coming against who you with, because I don't know what you like. Baby. You got to at least hit that 6 foot mark. And that's too short. But you also got to have some good hygiene. Let me taste that. Them hygienes is everything. And you got to be a man that's got money in your wallet, know how to pay your own bills, and be responsible before you meet me. I ain't finna raise you. I'm marrying you. You ought to know by now how to pay bills, how to cook for yourself. If a man come ask my daddy for marriage, he's supposed to treat me like my daddy. My daddy paid for my college. My daddy bought my car. My daddy kept lights on. He put clothes on my back. Food on the table. My daddy never hit me or nothing. If you can't treat me like my daddy, don't come ask for my hand. Don't ask him. And ladies, if you can't be good to your husband like his mama, leave him with his mama. Because I'm not going to be his mama. Now, the mamas need to be done taught their sons how to cook, wash clothes, pay bills, iron. Because I'm not marrying you to be your maid. I'm your helpmate. I'll help you. But I ain't finna go through that. I ain't fixing no plates every day. No. Cooking is very easy. If you don't cook for nobody but yourself, cook for yourself. Men, if all you can do is make an egg sandwich, learn how to make an egg sandwich. At least you won't go hungry. Boil them eggs. Chop your little onions up in it, your salt and pepper, your mayonnaise, a little mustard. Next time you make it, add you some tuna fish. But I didn't marry you to pick up behind you, wash your clothes. You don't know how to cook nothing. You don't know how to pay your bills. You don't know how to. How you don't know how to do laundry? When you go off to college, you got to do your own laundry. How you don't know how to do that? I don't know. You probably should have went to R. Kelly school. So y'all be talking about all these men with all these babies and baby mamas. Y'all go ahead and marry them anyway. And they got a right to start over. But if you get him and he can't do nothing for himself, all he can really do is do what he been doing. That's why he got so many baby mamas. He been stepping in the name of love. And the women been taking care of him. He been putting a pipe down. And they been fueling the engine. I don't want no man like that. And I don't like no wimpy man. I like a man stand up to me and tell me, shut up. My husband. Not the average man. When my husband get home, I'm going to make him some of this toast. I'm not doing it now because it'll be cold. See, that's us as parents. All 6 of my brothers cook, clean, pay bills, and everything. That's on you. Oh, look how she doing my son. No, you should have sent your son to be able to do for himself. That's what you should have done. And I didn't say he has to be no gourmet chef. But we keep settling for stuff that don't make no sense. That's why your mother-in-law get in your business. Because she ain't had him to do nothing. And she ain't let go of him. And he's still running over there eating with her, saying his mama gonna cook something. And ain't nothing wrong. But, like, what do you base on your wife and your husband? Because we don't have to turn into nobody's maid. But you got single men out there. They got their own place and everything. Even some of the men that's been by themselves for a while because nobody wanted to date them, they learned how to cook and clean. And at least you can't cook, you can help me clean. You got some men won't help you clean up. They won't help you wash dishes. They won't help you cook. Baby, my husband can sew a button on my clothes and heels faster than I can. His mama worked for a laundromat. Eddie do the laundry and he folds it and hangs it and everything. When I'm down, he cooks and he cleans. He mops the floors. I mean, like, this is teamwork. I don't mind fixing my husband a plate, but it shouldn't be expected. I really don't. I don't mind doing nothing for him because he will do it for me. But when you just simply can't do for yourself and you waiting on me and you asking me what we going to eat today, I don't know. I don't know what we going to eat. See, y'all, sex going to go away. It goes away. I'm going to tell you that right now. These men think they doing something in their 60s and 70s. No, they not. They ain't. I can tell you right now, I ain't finna marry nobody. He ain't gonna kill all my good memories. Ain't nobody 60 and 70 folding nobody up like no lawn chair. I'm sorry. They ain't doing nothing but stuffing and doing hot pockets right now. Oh, no, I shouldn't do it for him. No, ma'am, I shouldn't. I don't mind fixing my husband a plate. And I don't mind cooking. But I shouldn't have to do it because he can't. No, you can't. You mamas with sons need to teach your kids. I ain't finna let go of my good memories. And Eddie used to fold me up like a lawn chair and stuff. And I sitting right here and I lost my Social Security check and his pension. I married somebody. What? Because they smell good. Child. Bye. Honey, if y'all go over there on Mama's Comfort Cooking, and if you type in here, I got videos on short ribs. I cook them all the time. No, I'm not gonna give up my pension and my check for you to come stuff me. Telling me, wait a minute, give me a minute. Just give me a minute, baby. Give me a minute, baby. Then you're going to take him by Eric and you're going to have a heart attack. How he die on top of me. Y'all know I had to get Color Purple out. Oh, how he died on top of me. But the house is y'all's. But the money mine. I ain't gonna do no Color Purple. You're gonna beat your head up against the... No, this is what's gonna happen at 60 and 70. It's gonna be like, girl, you looking good. And be like, what? And you be like, you know, you working. And he say, wait a minute, give me a minute. Hey, I need a little kiss my ear right there. Okay. Okay. Not tonight. It doesn't work today. I am not giving my pension up for that. It didn't work. It won't work. You just be stuffing stuff. Just stuffing. Like this napkin. You just stuffing. That's a stuffer. You don't have no more Hot Pockets. I don't care if you drink sea moss, his moss, Louise's moss, Laura's moss, your moss. I don't really care. I don't care if you eat goldies, noldies, and shoulders. I don't care if you pop them here and pop them now. See, Atlas and everything. It won't work. No weapon. It will not be. This is the difference. This is a man from the age of 15 or something like that till 50 something. And then after that, it's just like, no weapon formed against me. I think I can. Shall stuff prosper. It won't work. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No. It won't work. I don't care what you do when you do what you do. It won't work. Done with it. But what I do know is I'm going to keep my memories. I got my own mind. We'll be singing Wishing on a Star. And then your girlfriends, you going to go making up stuff. Now you outside patting flies, telling lies. They talking about, girl, how was it? How was it? You're going to be like, girl, go on and tell us. Girl, I ain't, no, y'all don't need to know. Just see the smile on my face. But if it was R. Kelly, you'd be like, girl, honey, he is slow, but girl, honey, Robert stepped in the name of love. He stepped, girl. That's what you be saying. Here, Robert. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix Robert. Here, Robert. Robert said, sometimes you can't take them pills. You be not had a heart attack. Especially if you got high blood pressure and you're diabetic, you done. Anybody with high blood pressure and a diabetic, that's a downward road. It's crowded. Robert! Huh? Okay, he told me to come in the room for fun. It'll be just me and him. Yeah, he wrote that song for me, 12 Play. He did. And he did all of them. And all I can tell you is, we stepped in the name of love. And then after that, Robert had me, so I was like, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. And then somebody gonna say Robert said he admitted it. Well, I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. Child, I don't care what y'all say. Y'all would be there too. Well, I don't know how old your honey is. You say no blue pill for your honey. Now, I gave you the age bracket. And I told you if they got health issues. But you can tell me anything. You can make it up. You could be outside patting flies telling lies. They're just like them women. They can still be walking the street at 50 and 60 and 70. But that uterus gonna drop. Eventually, that uterus gonna drop. Honey, I'm just telling y'all. Iris know her last name Kelly. Iris Kelly. Honey, I believe. That's probably why he wrote that song. Because, you know, when she got through, she was probably in the kitchen like me finna scrape this stuff out saying, I believe I can fly. I believe I done touched the sky. I think about Robert every night and day. I spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. Woo! Okay, I don't care if you don't do R. Kelly because his music didn't do nothing to you. You know I love you, AD, but we got to quit trying to take people coins. His money didn't do nothing. The people aided him. And I think his number one aider was his wife. And I think they were freakazoids. And I think she's just as guilty. And I think the parents that allowed their kids to go there for fame and fortune is just as guilty. I believe you're taking a talented, gifted man that needed counseling and needed something. Because them days was about over. Now you're trying to take his money and want him to go back to poverty. But when he be released and he goes back to poverty, he's still going to have an issue. So how are we helping him? Same way with Bill Cosby. You put that old man in prison for 3 years. For 3 years. And you didn't even have no DNA off of what these women said. But all them producers, you're going to have to go dig up a lot of them. Because all them the producers in Hollywood, that was the new thing. You're supposed to put them ladies in prison that was paying these schools for their kids to get in the Ivy League schools. But instead, they got probation. You sitting up here finding a way not to put that woman that had Emmett Till killed because she up in age. Well, a lie don't care who tell it. And just like y'all said, the justice is justice. You said send Bill Cosby, and then that went the Cosby Show. That went our first father. That's what we do. We let them trick our minds. And then when it's time for them to send their people, they don't do it. See, we the ones, we just really, if y'all go watch, really, I really want y'all to go watch Emancipation with Will Smith. Because there's one scene in there where this black guy chasing him down and kill him. And Will finds a gun and shoot him. And Will said, so you one of them? You the worst kind. You the worst kind. You the worst kind. You one of them. You one of them. You gonna really kill me and hunt me down because they wasn't fast enough? He said, you the worst kind. And the man told Will to beg, I'm your God. I'm your God. But Will, he was from Africa. He said, no, you're not my God. He pointed a gun to Will's head. And when he was dying, because somebody shot him in his head, Will looked at him and said, you are not my God. You are not my God. So, And it all comes down to money with us. Because taking R. Kelly's money and his music, it ain't solved nothing. Not true enough. They could have said, no, you can't create no more. But what you have created, you earned it. And it's your money. I don't know what the music didn't do it. I'm still trying to figure out why y'all so mad at R. Kelly for being who he is. A lot of y'all done dated some R. Kellys. They was just broke. A lot of us got cousins and families and daddies living today done touched you and felt on you. They ain't in prison. All them kids was of age. You just, all you worry about is taking from people. You just have to be really careful. Because the way we handle stuff, it's not justifiable. There's no reason that this man's music can't be played on the radio. It's just no reason. But when you come to the reunion, you're going to step in the name of love. When I have my reunion, R. Kelly is going to be played. So you can sit in a corner and act like you don't hear it. But I know your foot going to be like, step in the name of love. Step in the name. It don't matter. I pray. What was that rapper name in Atlanta? What was his name? The one in Atlanta who went to prison and his girlfriend held him down. Was it Gucci Mane? She held him down. And when he got out, he had made more money in prison. And he married her. He saw her truth and her loyalty. Yeah, Andrea is guilty. She's big time guilty. And she still wanting to show her body. She still thinks she got it too. She walking around in cat suits. And doing cat dances and crawling on the floor. Gucci Mane. Wasn't it Gucci Mane? That girl held him down. Gucci Mane got his money. Gucci Mane said, look, I did my time and everything. This girl didn't spend my money up. She made money for me. No, it wasn't T.I. I know it wasn't T.I. It was Gucci Mane. That girl, he married her. He's showing her the best life. She knew how to handle that business. Andrea, whatever her name is. This girl was letting women come in their house and she sit up there and let R. Kelly starve her for 3-4 days. She's sitting up there speaking to the ladies and they all coming downstairs and having conversations. She had kids by this man. They need to tie her little bow legs itself up too and send her on to somewhere. I ain't done nothing to my hair. I ain't even been to the barber shop. But, y'all, they was freaky. They was freakazoids. You know, I'll be your freakazoid. Come on and wind me up. Andress was in on that. She knew what R. Kelly was bringing him home. He was the catcher. She was probably with, yeah. I want to ask her, well, you had 3 kids by him, and he locked you up in a room. Andreas, get out of here. You don't need to be on nobody documentary. Well, I'm so glad we had this time together. Free R. Kelly. Free him. Free R. Kelly. If you free him, Then maybe. Maybe. Free Robert. So we all can have our last years. Stepping in the name of love. Robert. Perhaps I'm going through. Oh, Lord, Robert. Y'all put him something on his commissary. He gonna pay you back. Okay. He's gonna pay you back. Oh, there is the Lord. Free Robert. I remember back in the day when let me tell you a story. Robert had a movie called Trapped in the Closet, and have you ever been folded up like a lawn chair? If you did, you'd step in the name of love. It's a wonderful thing. Girl, bye. He ain't damaged those girls, AD. Them girls was full-fledged women. He didn't damage them. I promise you he didn't. And they didn't want to leave. They didn't want to leave. He didn't damage them. I promise you that. Child, them things was already broken and he ain't damaged them. Some of these little girls got something down there that'll put us to sleep. Better than they mamas. Goodbye. He ain't damaged them now. Now you don't want to look too far, AD. How he damaged him, AD? How, AD? Let me get off of here. I got Bible study. All right, all minds clear. I done caught my kitchen now. Whew, all minds clear. Let's pray that God releases Robert and that he goes to counseling. But in the meantime, if y'all want to give Robert my number, and y'all give it to him, and I send him some lemon squares and pound cake. Robert, if you want, y'all better release Robert. See, y'all, I could tell y'all don't know what that fold up feel like. Them girls, they taught Robert a lesson. All right. Make sure y'all sprinkle me. I love y'all. Yes, I do. I'm the cook and y'all my friends. And so I'm going to go to Bible study at 4:30. And I might talk about this a little bit. He might be at the table tonight. We still preparing the table in the presence of our enemies. So if you want to come on over to Bible study, you won't believe who coming to dinner. Look who's coming to dinner. A meal to remember. I'm going to start you from the beginning and bring you into part 2. I love y'all. Yes, I do. I understand, AD. It's all right not to agree. It's all right. But at least we're going to end this in peace. I want Robert to step in the name of love, and you don't. And I get that. So that's how we going to end it. All minds clear. I love y'all. I see y'all later. Alligators. 4:30 Bible study with Mama's Comfort Cooking. Bye. How you end the video? Now that was a pretty smile. Bye now. I didn't end the video, did I? Step in the name of love. Step in the name of love.